was in WWE. The same thing kind of happened to him there. They went sour on him.
That's right.
Now he's in AEW. The same thing is happening there. So now I got to wonder, is it Rusev? Is it him that's stopping his success? Because something has got to be wrong.
Let's talk about AEW a little bit more here. Darby Allin and Teddy, I know that you know who Darby is. He's once again looking to scale Mount Everest in 2025, and he wants to plant an AEW flag on top when he gets there. Let's talk about that first of all. Bill, that's kind of incredible because he's not a big guy. He's probably smaller than I am. He's probably about, what, 5'6", 5'7", maybe, somewhere like around there.
Yeah.
That's even better.
Right. It doesn't. The whole point of it, it's like the astronaut that put the American flag on the moon.
Yep.
Right.
He wants to go to the summit of Mount Everest and claim AEW there. However, if he does that, I want to see what WWE is going to come back with to top that.
Yeah, I mean, if they send a film crew or allow him, I don't know if you can send a film crew because this is not an easy thing to do. This is something you have to train for.
No, it'll be a flying machine that will take that.
It'll be a drone.
A drone, yes.
A drone, yeah. That'd be really cool. I'd love to see him on that journey going up, really.
And I believe he can do it.
I do too. Look, he's got a mindset that nothing will stop him, and he's got a pain level that's incredible and an endurance level that is incredible. So to see him do it, I hope what they do, if Tony Khan is smart, they'll film his climb up that mountain and send clips back week by week to let you see, or day by day, whatever they need to do to generate the social media that can follow Darby, because that will roll into people following AEW.
And the other thing you got to remember, this is the first time ever. Nobody never done this.
I don't know of a single wrestler that has, no.
You think you know all the wrestling stories? There's more you haven't heard yet. Join us on Backstage Pass.
Now, the other thing here is that if Darby's going to do this, he's probably got someone or some idea about a drone, like Teddy was saying, or somebody to film this, or knowing how unusual he is, he might be using his cell phone. And
you can also strap a camera to him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bet the Zoom camera on his head and just let him walk around.
That's probably how to do that.
Yeah.
Probably how to do that.
I hope they do it correctly.
You can mic him and camera him all at the same time, brother. He can talk to you and everything as he's climbing.
Now, we're talking about AEW, Teddy, I know, but this is something that you know a lot about. AEW star Bobby Lashley spoke about his storyline in WWE with Lana, saying, quote, "Lana is a sweetheart, and I know that some people were hard on her because it seems like she tries too much. She tries too hard. And sometimes it comes across as not sincere to people. And I think some people kind of jumped on her about it, but working with her, I think she's a sweetheart. And she really helped me for comfortability in our role. I had nothing but respect for her going through it because she has kept it very respectful. I was working with her and her husband, Rusev, or Miro, for those of you who are wondering, and she understood the plan." Lana, Teddy, did you get the chance to work with Lana, or were you already gone from WWE at that point?
Yeah, I was already gone. I never did see Rusev. Well, I did meet him, but I never did work with Lana.
Lana, to me, when she came into WWE with Rusev, when she played that Soviet style, kind of, that to me was the role. That's where she needed to stay.
I bought it, Mac. I met her backstage at a WWE show, and I was saying, "Hi, I'm Bill Apter," and she says, "Oh, hi, I'm Lana." I was like, "Oh, I thought she really had a Russian accent." I bought it, hook, line, and sinker.
What is she doing now, Bill? Have you heard what she's doing?
I have not. I heard that. Well, in the rumor mill, I heard that she's going around looking for movie opportunities, and we'll have to see.
And she has appeared in, I think, in the Marine, one of the Marine, the series from WWE.
I'm not really sure, but hopefully she'll land on her feet. What I'm amazed is that Miro, Rusev, isn't a major wrestling star somewhere. What happened?
Look here, that's one of those cases where he is in AEW, he's in the back or has the ability to come to the show, and for whatever reason, creatively or whatever it may be, we don't get to see him on TV, and that to me is a shame. That's a great talent to have on TV.
Well, you got to look at it like this too. You know, he was in WWE. The same thing kind of happened to him there. They went sour on him.
That's right.
Now he's in AEW. The same thing is happening there. So now I got to wonder, is it Rusev? Is it him that's stopping his success? Because something has got to be wrong. I mean, how can you go from one company to another company and this other company does the same thing to you that the company you just left? So it might be him too. You know what I mean? You know, we just don't really know.
And that's always a possibility, Teddy, because look, I know a lot of the guys that I've worked with over time, and everybody has a big ego. In order to really be a star in wrestling, you almost need that ego to drive your success.
Absolutely.
And I think that in his case, he let that ego maybe get out of check in that, because I have heard things that, you know, that maybe he's a little difficult to work with.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like I said, if the same thing is happening with a guy in two different places, then it's got to be him.
But anytime I've seen him in the media, though, he's always been extremely professional.
I talked to him too, man. He was a super nice guy. You know what I mean?
Public persona is super. Very, very
guys,
nice.
you know, they just.
All right, let me bring up something. I know we're running out of time, and I'm trying to edit some of the stuff we're going to be going over.
By the way, I just want to go back. And Teddy, I don't know why I said a flying machine. I'm looking up and I'm thinking drone, and I have no idea why I said a flying machine.
Hey, look here. Have you seen flying machines around your house?
You've had those two. You had too many of those tick cracks.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, I keep hearing that y'all have like mystery drones flying all around the
we
Northeast.
do, all around Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey.
I saw somebody from Tennessee, I think it was a senator or governor or somebody, and said, hell, the reason they ain't flying over Tennessee because we got shotguns. We'll shoot them some bitches out the sky.
Well, and they will.
Yes. I want to bring this up before we get out of here. The big news recently is the drama by Ryan Nemeth. Now, for those of you who don't know who Ryan Nemeth is, he was in AEW, and he's Dolph Ziggler's brother.
Right.
Younger brother. And Ryan Nemeth believes he was released by AEW because Tony Khan blames him for having to fire CM Punk. Now, Ryan is also said to have outlined a timeline of events, claiming he was mistreated by the former AEW star CM Punk and now WWE Superstar CM Punk. Your thoughts, Bill?
It's who knows what really happened there? It's almost like, who cares? They're both working currently. You know, CM Punk was in AEW. A lot of people said a lot of bad things about him. Ryan Nemeth, you know, Ryan Nemeth could wind up in WWE, and this is a great feud because it's all over the internet.
Hey, that's very true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but I don't. To me, it's so low-keyed and so off the grid. It's just like, why are we even talking about it?
Let me tell you what the report says. The report explains. All right, the report explains that he first expressed concerns about potential issues with Punk to AEW lawyer Mega Parka, I believe it is, last April. 2 months later, they had a run-in after Nemeth referred to the Second City State as, quote, the softest man alive on social media. During the locker room confrontation, Nemeth says Punk threatened him. Despite receiving assurances from the lawyer, Tony Schiavone, and Matt and Nick Jackson that his employment would not be affected by these issues, Nemeth wasn't booked for the following 2 months. In July, that prompted him to express concerns to the lawyer, saying that he felt like he was being silently fired. Revealing that he received support from Jon Moxley, Nemeth was added to an AEW Collision taping in August, only to be sent home by Punk because he reportedly held previous undisclosed executive producer manager capabilities and duties. Later that month, Nemeth says he was told to cut a promo that would verbally antagonize Punk on AEW Dynamite. This was in the build-up to AEW's All-In in Wembley Stadium, London, where a backstage altercation with Jack Perry would lead to the Best in the World being fired. That's a lot. I mean, to me, it seems like a lot of nonsense. In the old days, men handled their business and that was it.
Politics. It's backstage.
I want to ask y'all this. I heard you read something there about he went to Shivani. What does Shivani do there? I thought he was just an announcer.
No,
I think he's probably one of the higher ups. I've read
he's got a lot of power.
He's like the right hand man to Tony.
He's got a lot of power in AEW.
Now I know. Okay, I got you.
All right, guys. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's anything
But
else.
the bottom line here is that it took place such a long time ago. It's just coming out on the internet. It's just like, again, like I just said, who cares?
Well, Teddy, in the old days, did you run to the lawyer and complain and cry about things? Or did the guys just handle their business and talk to each other in the back?
They just handle it in the locker room.
Yep, that's the way it should be done.